Very warm greetings everyone, and thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Nick, on the zxspectrum 48K. I'm looking at Mario Bros, or Mario Brothers, published by Ocean Software in 1987. It's of course based on the arcade cabinet from Nintendo in 1983, so it's been licensed by them. Okay, so we'll see how this one plays. We viewed it on the Atari 2600 of course, and that's about it really. But it also came out on the Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64 and the NES. This is my first go. As always, dodgy gameplay, nincompoop Chad. Let's see how the ZX Spectrum dealt with this classic. Right, so I'm controlling Mario. Oops, it's a little bit more slippery than the Atari 2600 version. Now, if you don't know the game, these animals, in this case the shell toad things, will be coming down the screen. We have to knock the underneath them to knock them on their back. We can collect coins. When we've knocked on the back, we then bump into them for extra points. When we collect a certain number, it's on to the next stage. There's pipe work either side. Do have a look at the Atari 2600 version if you haven't already. Now, on the bottom there's the a power marker. If you hit that, it's like a smart bomb, so everyone falls on their back, not you, and you've got a limited amount of times you can hit that. Okay, so it's a little bit slippery, but that's how the arcade game played as well, I believe. Right, okay, let's get that. Coinage, coinage, coinage. The enemies will increase in difficulty from stage to stage. These ones only require one hit to flip them over. Later ones will require two. I think that goes to crabs at some stage. No, more toads this time. I think they're toads or shell creatures. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We're showing you all the games as we see them gradually. So I've hit that smart bomb thing. Go off one side of the screen and get onto the other one. Jumping is very awkward. You need to move and jump at the same time or you won't jump far enough. And I've been hit by a flying disc. Have you currently been hit by a flying disc? Then comment in the comment section below. Let's go, C would say. He's a plumber. He's Italian. He's jumping up. It's a bonus stage here. We're collecting coins before the time runs out. On the Atari 2600 version, if you've seen that one, we never got time to collect the coins here. It looks a bit more generous. Going on here, 16 seconds to get one coin. It says up the top there. Do 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 do. In two players, you control Mario and someone controls Luigi, both at the same time. You can work together or try and hinder each other to cause absolute doom. So as a newbie, I'm not getting too far on this. Well, I'm getting far on it. Now the crabs, they take two hits, so it's a little bit tricky. So that's one power hit, and that's a two power hit, so that I can get them if I can jump up, which I'm not seeming to do. Come on, Nick, do your stuff. Hit all the enemy, don't do a guff. And that's good advice, especially if you're in the library. If you are currently in the library and done a guff and demolished 4 rows of shelves and everyone's shushing at you, then comment in the comment section below. Anyway, do 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 do. This channel is random. It's not a walkthrough. It's not encyclopedic. It's not some professor man telling you what's going down. We're reliving how the thing would have been on your first or second go, as they say, as a kid playing the game, setting maybe juiced up with too much sugar, playing a bit mental. The arcade version is better. I prefer the Atari 2600 version. I think that's better. But this is more probably faithful to the arcade machine with the slipperiness. It's a little bit more difficult. There's monochrome there. I'd love to play it on the Commodore 64 or the Amstrad CPC. If you played it on either of those systems, then let me know. Game over. Well, it's well coded. It's quite straightforward. It's got a good intro. Typically, you can trust Ocean Mario Bros. I'm not sure if any ZX Spectrum games made it the other way and turned up on the NES or the Super Nintendo. If you know that, let me know. I think Horace and the Spiders has made it to that. Has Horace and the Spiders made it to the Nintendo Switch too? Then let me know about that. There's toads going up and down pipes. I think we're in the sewer. I don't know why the plumber's in the sewer. I don't know. There's a bit of a stink going on. But everything is a little bit yellow. It doesn't look much like Super Mario. It looks more like Wally Week from the Wally games. Everyone's a Wally, Pajama Rama, Automania, that's the first one he turns up on. But it could have been Wally Brothers. Now, what a good game that would have been. Wally Brothers. Not bad. Mario Bros. Not to get confused with Bros the band though, who sang I Owe You Nothing. Nothing, nothing at all. And they also sang When Will I Be Famous? Well, not anymore. Well, we can answer that. We can answer that. If you are Bros watching this, wondering why you're not famous anymore, then comment in the comment section below. And I hope you're enjoying this ZX Spectrum review of Mario Bros. From 1987, when things were probably a bit better for you. I think. Bros around in 1987? Bros fans will be able to tell me. Comment below, Bros fans. So sorry if you wanted a game about Bros. This is Mario Bros. I'm afraid you've clicked on the wrong thing. If you want to see other ZX Spectrum games we've reviewed in a similar fashion, Nincompoop Town. I don't know what I'm saying most of the time, it's not scripted. There's a link to the ZX Spectrum playlist, right? We're gunning for 1,500 games now, that's quite huge. Still a little way off, but we're going towards that time recording. But if you want to see them, there's a link to the playlist containing all of those in the description below. Or click on my username, takes you to the channel page. Click on the playlist tab and you'll see ZX Spectrum there, along with a list of other systems that we have covered. Spectrum is what we do the most of. So tell me what you think about the game. I love hearing your memories or your views if it's the first time you've seen it. But one of the classics from the arcades, it has to be said, and I'm glad it got converted to the ZX Spectrum. It's half decent. It's the sort of thing I'd like a modern day, maybe, homebrewer to get hold of. This is your opportunity to tell me that you have done, and then I'll check it out. But it's always a little bit iffy with modern homebrewers that they might get sued by Nintendo. Well, this was back in the day, and you can get away with a little bit more. I don't know if it's, I suppose, Ocean Software. I suppose they did license it from Nintendo. I hope they did anyway. It's passable, really. I prefer Donkey Kong to this one. There's lots of different versions of that. Oh, that stupid Toad. It's a bit, it's rather generous with the collision detection. Sometimes you're over one of the toes. I think maybe if you just catch the front of it, you will die. But you're going to do a few levels quite easily, I would have thought, once you get used to the way it's moving, which I did. I got to the crab section. I think further ones you're versus flies, so you might have to hit them 3 times from underneath rather than twice or once. That power thing quickly depletes itself of energy. Get your coins, get your highest score you possibly can, have a cup of tea, go to bed. That's what you want to do if you're exciting, like me. Oh man, is that enough? Nope. Right, you start at the top each time, as you can see. It's been well put together, really. Good for the era, 1987. A little bit monochrome, but you expect that with ZX Spectrum games nowadays, where we've got white, yellow, red. Well, not monochrome then, but you know what I mean. It's not. Well, I think I was just talking a load of blarney, really. As expected, I mean, there's only about 8 colours to choose from, if you don't include the Bright 1 function, which gave you a few extra ones. Commodore 64 had a bit of extra colour on it, didn't it? But yeah, I prefer the simplicity of the Atari 2600 one, really. But there you go. It's good to see all of these. Phase 3. Let me know what phase you've got to. Is it a just phase you're going through? As always, we aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long, just to get the gist of the game, get a first viewer flow, just in case I'm missing something. I still might be missing something, and people will give their tips below. But I think it's competent, without being one you would necessarily talk about in the playground or go back to a lot of times. It more probably lives on the NES or Super Nintendo, I would have thought. Mario collected the coins, perfect, it said, and unlike my gameplay. Wally Brothers, that would be better. Phase 4. I'm having trouble with crabs. If you're also having trouble with crabs, then comment in the comment section below. But hit them from below twice. That's a good way of getting rid of the crabs. Or smart bomb. Is that? Is that? Sorry, I'm making myself laugh. That's get rid of crabs with a smart bomb. That's what I would recommend. If everything else has failed, do that. Smart bomb them away. Right, come on, mister. Good ledge design there. Diagonal blue, diagonal cyan. That's quite nice, quite advanced for the time. Oh no. Get about 3 lives and it's game over again. Well, I think we've seen enough of that. Hope you like to look at it. It's a faithful conversion without being sensational, but for the time it was acceptable, and I think it's alright. You get a bit of fun out of that one, seeing how far you could get. So that was Mario Bros, published by Ocean Software in 1987 on the good old ZX Spectrum 48K. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or ZX Spectrum connected to this, then put that in the comment section below. I love hearing what you think about the games. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. Come on, Nick, do your stuff. Hit all the enemy, don't do a guff. And that's good advice, especially if you're in the library. Do 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 do.